Hello. So I'm gonna explain to you about how we're gonna use this template of Excel. With this Excel, when you want to input product, actually it can like including 499 products in one process. So if you have like a lot of products, more than 20, and you want to be efficient of your time, actually you can use this template. So for the first one, make sure you go to the Olsera office, and then you click catalog. After that, you click product, and then the next is import. So for this import, you can click this download template. It will be downloading, whether you can open it by your Microsoft Excel, or you can also open it by the Google spreadsheet. I'm using spreadsheet here. It will show like this, like the name, category, classification, and such things. There's a lot of things that that you could fill for the products, but actually for the general, you only have to put three things inside this, which are name, category, and the last is the sale price. So for example, we're just gonna put it right now. For example, I will have this nasi goreng kampung. Okay, this is like a dish from Indonesia, and also maybe like spaghetti. How you pronounce spaghetti? And then also maybe I will have like the ingredients of them, which will be like pasta, and then tomato sauce, and then probably drinks. I'm gonna including americano. Okay, after this we go to the category. It will For the category, actually it's you have to fill this one, the data of this. Why? Because it's gonna filtering like what type of product that you have. Is it like food, beverage, or ingredients? So here I'm gonna make it as food, and then food, ingredients, ingredients, and I will be beverage or drinks. You can put it whatever you want. And then for this, a variant, actually, if you have like variants for that product, you can put it in Olsera, and it will shown like this. For example, this for the ice latte, they have like three size, which is small, medium, and large. You can put it here because it's way more easier when we put it in this Excel. So for example, Americano, you will have like size. You're gonna differentiate it by size, or maybe like this, the pasta you're gonna differentiate it by the flavor, like carbonara or like only spaghetti, tomato pasta, and such things. But in here, I'm gonna give an example for the Americano one. For the variant column name labels, you put it as what type of that product. For example, we're gonna differentiate it by size. And for the variant names, then you're gonna input it like what is gonna shown when people gonna ordering from you. So it's, for example, it's gonna be small, it's gonna be medium, or you can also like grande and such things. Small, large. I'm gonna using this three. Okay, and after this, just make sure that you also like drag down the first or the before the previous data, because our system have to, yeah, our system need to understand like what products that including this small, medium, and large, which is the Americano itself. And after that, if you have buy price is like the cost of your product. My suggestion, you can just put the buy price by their foot. So for example, like the margin of that, the marginal or the cost of that product. For example, for this nasi goreng kampung, I need like the cost will be like around 30,000 rupiah, and the spaghetti will be like probably like 15,000 rupiah, and then the ingredients, I could say I will also put it like 40,000, or maybe like the tomato sauce it will be like 40,000 also. Also for the small it will be like 10,000, 12,000, and then okay, and then 40,000. We already have this on marginal. Wait, sorry. Okay. after you have the margin or the cost of the product, of course you have to fill this sell price. So actually for this buy price is optional, and also the foreign column and the foreign names it's are also optional. We have to fill this one, the sell price. You can put like how the price they're gonna sell to the customer. For example, I'm gonna have this 15,000, and then it will be like 20,000. For the ingredients, I'm not gonna put the sale price because it's not for sale. And then the beverage I will put as 14,000, 20,000, 25,000. Okay. After this, you also see here this postal price. So for the sale price, it's gonna be work on here. This our first application, and the postal price it will be work in this application, the cashier system one. So you can just like drag or copy the data, and after that, if we're talking about ingredients, it means that you gonna put like the inventory of it, right, for this ingredient. So we can go to the column number S, which I'm sorry, number T, which are the track inventory, which is the track inventory. You can just type one. So when you type one, or yeah, when you type one on this section, it means that you're gonna activate the track inventory, so you can know like how the stock that you have for currently. And the stock quantity, it's like the first or the early quantity that you have for that stock. For example, for this tomato sauce I have like 1000 grams, and also for the pasta probably I have like 5 package, or even like zero. It's totally fine. If you don't want to fill this, you can just delete it. And that's all. For the rest of this, I think I'm gonna explain when you have one. Oh yeah, and also for the ingredients, if you don't want to show it in the POS or the cashier system, for the cashier you can also like hidden it, so it's only gonna shown here for the inventory only. And after that, you have to save it by the CSV template. I'm gonna download it, and then we go back to this Olsera office. We click import again, and you just have to drag down, or you also can click to upload. Okay, it will be like this. If it has error, it will give you like a notification. It's error. Why it's error? There will be like a red section, but it's not because it's all correct, and we just have to process it. And after you process it, it's gonna show like success import 7 product, and it will show like this: the tomato sauce is zero, the pasta is zero because we don't include the stock quantity, and it's all like that. That's how you're gonna using this Excel. And for the second is for the inventory, we also have this template for each section, for the incoming, outgoing, stock opnum, stock production if you use one, for the stock up movement, because it's more like report, so you can download the Excel to see like the products of your stock. But for the incoming, outgoing, and such things, the example will be like this. This is the stock incoming. You only have to include the product, the variant of the product, and then SKU is like the barcode number. If you have one, you can fill it. If you don't, you just have to delete it. Just make sure it's empty. And also for the supplier, if you have one, if you don't have one, you don't have to put it. The quantity that you stock income and the new buy price. I also have to explain to you, if you have this new buy price and you still have like the last buy price, it will go into average. So it will, yeah, so it will go into the average, and we're our system gonna use that one. For the stock outcoming, you just have to input this, the product, difference, the quantity, and the SKU also. And the last for the stock out name, if you have this time, you can put it. Uh, and then for the product, difference is also the same. For the stock of them, actually, it's gonna use like the current stock that you have. For example, in Olsera, it's telling you that your tomato sauce is still like 1000 gram, but when in fact in your kitchen it's only like 500, yeah, 500 grams, which means there is like differentiate between each other stock. So actually you can fix it here. You don't have to like counting how much that you have to go out or how much that you have to get in for the stock. You just can go by the stock of them and typing the right current of stock that you have on your kitchen or on your place, on the real one. So our system will be read it as the right one, and after that you just can like the same just import it. So I think that will be the explanation of the using of our Excel to inputting the products and the inventory. If you have any question you can ask me, or yeah, you can ask me by WhatsApp, and I will explain about the things that you might not understand from my explanation. Thank you.